Okay, Hare Krishna. Welcome to Śrī Krishna Kathamritam. Yesterday we finished Gajendra Stuti, and as our next topic, we're going to start Mukunda Mala Stotra from Monday onwards. But today we're going to discuss about a beautiful kirtan called Cauragraganya. Cauragraganya. Okay, or this has another name as Cauragraganya Puruṣāṣṭakam. Cauragraganya Puruṣāṣṭakam. So this is what we're going to do moving forward. After we finish one stuti, we will learn one kirtan, kirtan bhajan, and then we'll start a new stuti. Okay, I think we have some new people on the call today. Priya, Pranavi, welcome to the session. If you are able to speak, you can speak. Otherwise, you can listen in.
Actually, my name is Lakshmi. My daughter's name is Pranavi.
Okay. So, Lakshmi, you are the one who asked for the previous recorded sessions, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yeah. If you don't mind, if you can turn on your video for a minute so that we can see you and we'll recognize next time when we see you in the temple or anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Camera, there is no access, looks like that showing, but let me on it once.
So you're not able to figure out how to turn on the video?
No, I could.
Okay. So while you are figuring that out, we'll continue our discussion. So Kirtana.
Am I audible? No?
Yeah, you're audible.
Hi, Namaste, Guruji.
Oh, yes. Yeah, now we can see you. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you. So, Kirtana. What is Kirtana? This is one of the Navavida Bhakti, right? This is one of the limbs in the Navavida Bhakti. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Archanam Pada Sevanam Dasyam Sakyam Vandanam Atmanivedanam. Prahlada gave this list. So what is Kirtanam? Kirtanam comes from the root word Kirti, which means name and fame, Yashassu, Kirti, Yashassu, glory. Okay? So, in simple words, Kirtana means to sing. Shravanam means to hear, Kirtanam means to sing. But what are we singing? Singing the glories of the Lord. Singing the glories of Lord Shri Krishna, singing the glories of Lord Shri Ramachandra, singing the glories of Sriman Narayana, singing the glories of Vittal, Rukmini Sameta Vittal. So like that. So Kirtana means singing the glories of the Lord. So the stuti is also the Gajendra Stuti, Mukunda Mala Stotram, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram. These are also kirtans. These are also kirtans. Because we are singing the glories of the Lord. So Kirtana, Stuti, Stotram, these are all same. Okay? So there are different ways of singing the glories of the Lord. But today we're going to discuss one of the special ways of singing or glorifying the Lord in a beautiful kirtana called Cauragraganya. Cauragraganya is very popular. It's written by Bilvamangal Thakur. It is recited every day in Purushottama month. Purushottama month is nothing but the Adhika Maas, which comes this year. 2026, we will have Adhika Maas or Purushottam month. I think it is in June, July, sometime in that time frame. It comes once in 2.5 years. So what is Purushottama Maas? That we will discuss when that month comes. But this Caurāṣṭakam, it can be sung, it can be recited every day. It's a beautiful kirtan. It's in Sanskrit. But especially during the Purushottama month, this kirtan is recited every single day. Because this kirtan is called Cauragraganya Puruṣāṣṭakam. That's why it is sung in Purushottama month. So, just like how we sing Damodarashtakam every day in Damodara month, similarly, the Caurāṣṭakam is sung every day in Purushottama month. So, I'll show you the Cauragraganya-Puruṣāṣtakam. This is the name of it. So first I will sing the whole aṣṭakam, then I will sing each shloka and you can repeat after me. Okay? But just to get familiar with the tune and all, first you just observe me when I'm singing the whole kirtan, so that you can catch the tune, and then next time, not next time, now only, after I sing the whole kirtan, then I will sing one shloka at a time to help you sing it along with me. Okay? Vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram gopangananam chadhukula-cauram. Vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram gopangananam chadhukula-cauram. Aneka janmarjita papa-cauram Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami. Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami. Śrī Radhikāya hridayasya cauram Navambudaśyamalakanti cauram Padashritanam cha samasta cauram Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami. Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami. Akinchani-kritya padashritam ya karoti bhikshum patigehahinam. Akinchani-kritya padashritam ya karoti bhikshum patigehahinam. Kenapyaho bhishana-caura idruk Drishtva shruto va na jagatrayepi. Kenapyaho bhishana-caura idruk Drishtva shruto va na jagatrayepi. Yadīyanāmāpyaharantyashesham Giri prasaranapi paparāshin. Aścarya rupo nanu caura idruk दृष्ट्वा श्रुतो वा न मया कदापि धनं च मानं च ततेन्द्रियाणि प्राणांश्च हृत्वा मम सर्वमेव पालायसे कुत्र धृतोऽध्यचोर त्वं भक्तिदाम्नासि मया निरुद्धा चिन्तस्ति घोरं यमपाशबन्धं भिन्नस्ति बीदं भिन्नस्ति भीमं भवपाशबन्धम् चिन्नस्सि सर्वस्य समस्तबन्धं नैवात्मनो भक्तकृतं तु बन्धम् मन्मानसे तामसराशि घोरे कारागृहे दुःखमाये निबद्ध मन्मानसे तामसराशि घोरे कारागृहे दुःखमाये निबद्ध लभस्य हे चौरहरे चिराय स्वचौर्यदोषोचितमेव दण्डम् लभस्य हे चौरहरे चिराय स्वचौर्यदोषोचितमेव दण्डम् कारागृहे वस सदा हृदये मदीये मद्भक्तपाशदृढबन्धननिश्चलासन् त्वां कृष्ण हे प्रलयकोटि शतान्तरेऽपि सर्वस्वचौरहृदयान् न हि मोचयामि सर्वस्वचौरहृदयान् न हि मोचयामि. Okay. Cauragraganya Puruṣāṣṭakam ki jai. Okay, so that's how it goes. We will discuss, we'll try to understand the meaning of all these 8 shlokas today and tomorrow. Okay, we'll dedicate 2 sessions for this. We may not be able to cover in great detail, just like how we covered Gajendra Stuti or Mukundamala Stotra. But in 2 days, we'll try to cover all the shlokas, 8 shlokas, and understand the whole meaning of this aṣṭakam. Okay. So basically, in this kirtana, Bilvamangal Thakur, he glorifies Krishna as a thief. Not just a thief, but the master of all the thieves, the king of all the thieves. Cauragraganya. Caura means thief. Ganyam means the group. Cauragana. Cauragana means the group of thieves. That means all the thieves in the entire world. Not just the world, but in the entire creation. In the 3 planetary systems. Because there can be thieves in the heavenly planet also. In Svargaloka also there will be thieves. In Patala Loka also there will be thieves. In Bhuloka definitely there are thieves. So of all the thieves, Cauraganya, Cauragana, among all the thieves, our hero, Lord Śrī Krishna, is the best thief. He is the best thief. He is the thief of all the thieves. Okay, he is the king of all the thieves. Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami. So this is called vraje, vyajya stuti, or Nindastuti. It is also called as Nindastuti or Vyajyastuti. That means you are
Satire?
glorifying.
Satirical? It is satirical, you mean?
Satirical, yeah. You are glorifying the Lord, but externally it may appear like you are defaming him. You are defaming him. You are blaming him. Obviously, right? When we are calling somebody as thief, it's blaming that person. We are insulting that person. Not just blaming, but we are insulting that person. But this is a different style. It's a special style of glorifying the Lord.
Prabhuji, you told about Gopi Geet, right? Prabhuji, it's the opposite way. It will appear as if they are glorifying, but inside they'll be down, like pulling down.
Yeah, no, Gopi Geet, they sang in a straightforward manner only, but the Acharyas commented like that. Acharyas commented saying that Tava Katamrutam Tapta Jeevanam. That means gopis meant to sing that your katha, Tava Katha, your katha is the life-giving force for the people who are distressed in the material world. Tava katha amrutam. It is like nectar. Your katha is like nectar. For who? For those who are distressed in the world. Tapta jeevanam. But the acharyas comment saying that gopis, when they were feeling separation, heat of separation from Śrī Krishna, in an anger, in that anger, they were singing like Tavakata Mrutam. Instead of Amrutam, the Acharyas commented saying like Tavakata Mrutam. Your Katha, O Krishna, your Katha is like death. People are already dying. They are already Tapta Jivana in the material world. They are already going through distress. And if they hear your Katha, they will die. Mrutam. Tavakata Mrutam. Because if somebody hears Krishna Katha, they will get attracted to him. And if they get attracted to him, they want to obtain him. But Krishna is missing. Krishna has disappeared from Rasa Leela. That's why the gopis are doing kind of nindastuti. But Acharya, this is Acharya's commentary, not the direct nindastuti of gopis. But this Cauraṣṭakam it's a straightforward nindastuti. Vyajyastuti. Okay. So let's sing. I'll sing one shloka at a time and you all can repeat after me and then we'll discuss the meaning. So I'll sing 2 lines at a time. Vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram gopangananam chadhukula-cauram. Aneka janmarjita papa-cauram Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami.
Dark luster of a fresh rain cloud, who steals all the sins and sufferings of those who take shelter of his feet. He turns his surrendered devotees into paupers and wandering, homeless beggar. Alas, such a fearsome thief has never been seen or heard in all of the 3 worlds. Mere utterance of his name purges one of a mountain of sins. Such an astonishingly wonderful thief I have never seen or heard anywhere. O thief, Having stolen my wealth, my honor, my senses, my life, and my everything, where can you run to? I have caught you with the rope of my devotion. You cut the terrible nose of Yamaraja. You sever the dreadful noose
Oh,
of my
nose, nose.
Oh, nose. I forgot the nose. Nose.
Of material existence.
And you slash everyone's material bondage, but you're unable to cut the knot fastened by your own loving devotees. O stealer of my everything, O thief, today I have imprisoned you in the miserable prison house of my heart, which is very fearful due to the terrible darkness of my ignorance, and there for a very long time you will remain, receiving appropriate punishments for your crimes of theory. O Krishna, thief of my everything, the noose of my devotion remains forever tight. You will continue to reside in the prison house of my heart because I will not release you for millions of eons.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's interesting. Cutting the terrible nose of Yamaraja.
Lakshmana,
Krishna can do that. Krishna can do that. Yeah. So in the past, in few of our classes, not just once, but few times, we brought this topic of Caurāṣṭakam. So can anybody recollect what was the context and how did we connect Caurāṣṭakam to those stutis? Does anyone remember?
పాసం వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒకసారి చెప్పారు.
In Gajendra Stuti?
పాసం బంధాలు.
Pashupasha vimokshanaya muktaya bhuri karunaya. No, not that one. Pashupasha vimokshanaya. What is that line? Madruk prapanna pashupasha vimokshanaya muktaya bhuri karunaya namolayaya. Yeah, so during that Madruk prapanna pashupasha vimokshanaya. So during that time we discussed Yamapasha here. And then in Kunti Stuti also there is something there. What is that line in Kunti Stuti? There is something like Yamapasha. Okay, anyways. So that is one. And there was another time where we discussed this. No? Don't remember?
Rukmani prayers, when he stole Rukmani.
Rukmani prayers.
Yeah, he steals Rukmani. We were talking, so then we said he also steals Rukmani, and he steals everything. What all he steals is what we discussed, I think, and then we related to Rukmani also.
Okay, correct. Yeah, what are the different things he steals, right? Yeah, we talked about butter. We talked about the clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We discussed about one story like if Krishna steals everything means we are getting close to Krishna, like in Bhakti path, that also we discussed.
Steals our heart of Radharani and our sins and our wealth. He steals everything.
Yeah.
But when Mukundamala's throat also somewhere we discussed, but I don't remember exactly, but this is what we discussed there. And then we brought the reference to Rukmani's prayer also at that time.
Yes. So during Mukundamala Stotra, so Sarita, how can you forget it? When we were discussing about Megha Shyamala.
I said Prabhu Mukundamala, I said.
So Megha Shyamala, and then during that time we discussed how Krishna is like a rain showering cloud who can, as soon as Krishna is born, the rain started pouring down heavily, and there was lightning in the sky, there was thunder, there was lightning. So as soon as Krishna was born, different things happened. One is all the gates in the prison house, they were open automatically, and the security guards, they slept off, they fell unconscious.
Chains were released.
Chains were released. Chains of Devaki and Vasudev, they were released.
Thunders.
Thunder. There was a thunder. What does thunder represent?
Consciousness.
Thunder represents consciousness
of a soul. And the soul will be will be lightened as soon as Krishna appears, something like that.
Okay. But the most important thing that we discussed there is, as soon as Krishna was born, the shackles of Devaki and Vasudev were released. That means they were set to free. They were set to free. But they did not go out. Only Vasudeva carried baby Krishna outside, but Devaki Devi was still inside the prison house only. So the shackles of Devaki and Vasudev getting released, that means Krishna is coming to help somebody who is in the prison house and release them. Now imagine if somebody is coming to the prison house and helping you to get free from the jail. You get free from the jail, but what you do in turn, what you do? You captivate that person. Whoever has come to help you release from the jail. You come out of the jail, but you captivate that person inside the jail. Is that fair?
Yes, Prabhuji. This you discussed during Bhagavad Gita also, when Krishna says that I steal everything at that time, I think.
Yeah, we discussed this multiple times. So that is there in this Caurāṣṭakam. Okay, so this is the context. This is not the context. This is the past recollection from different classes as to when and why we discussed about Caurāṣṭakam a little bit during that time. So a small taste was developed during that time, and now we are going to understand the meaning of all these 8 shlokas so that we develop more taste, and then we'll be prepared for June-July time frame when the Purushottam month comes. That is when we will sing this Caurāṣṭakam every single day, just like the Aṣṭakam. Now we can have this discussion or this class in Purushottam month itself. But what happens is, if we have this class, if we try to understand about Caurāṣṭakam in Purushottam month, it takes some time to sink in, right? It takes some time for this message to sink in, and by the time that 1 month, Purushottam month will be gone, and we have to wait for the next 2.5 years for Purushottam month to come. That's why now we have another 4 months. That's why if we start meditating upon this Caurāṣṭakam from now on, we keep hearing Caurāṣṭakam song every day or whenever possible and meditate upon this, we are prepared. When Purushottam month comes, yes, I know Caurāṣṭakam. You should be like that. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, now let's begin our discussion. We'll start with first shloka. So the first shloka says, vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram gopangananam cha dukula-cauram. So Bilvamangal Thakur, he is giving an identity of Lord Shri Krishna. He is giving profile of Shri Krishna. The job profile. What does he do? So this Shri Krishna is very famous in Vraja. Vraje prasiddham. Prasiddham means very famous, popular. Where he is popular? He is popular in Vraja. Vraja is another name for Vrindavan. Vraje prasiddham. Vraje means, see, Vraja is the name. Vraje means in Vraja. In Vraja. Vraje prasiddham. He is very famous in Vraja. He is very famous in Vrindavan. As how is he famous in Vrindavan? As a butter thief. Navanita-cauram. As a butter thief. What a great identity, yeah? Butter thief. Gopangananam cha dukula-cauram. Gopangananam. In the gopis and gopas, Gana means group. Gananam means among different groups. Different groups means the Gopa boys group and gopis group. Two camps. In both the groups, Gopangananam, how is he famous? How is he known as? He is known as Dukula-cauram. Dukula means clothes, vastram. We all know about Krishna stealing the clothes of gopis. So he is popularly known as the Dukula-cauram, the stealer of the clothes of gopis. Gopangananam cha Dukula-cauram. Cha means also. Sri Krishna, he is famous in Vrindavan as butter thief. He is also famous as the stealer of clothes in both the camps. The camp of gopis, camp of Gopa boys. Everybody calls him. Sometimes they call him as butter thief. Sometimes they call him as stealer of clothes. And he is also known as Aneka Janmarjita Papa-cauram. He is the stealer of the Papa Karma, sinful reactions that we have accumulated for millions of lifetimes, countless, unlimited number of lifetimes. Aneka means unlimited. Janma, life. Aneka Janma, unlimited number of lifetimes. Arjita, accumulated. Aneka Janmarjita Papa-cauram. He steals away all those sinful reactions that we have accumulated since unlimited number of lifetimes in the past. To that best thief among all the thieves, my pranam, my obeisances. I offer my obeisances to the best of the thieves, who is known as Navanita-cauram, who is known as Dukula-cauram, and who steals away the sinful reactions that we have accumulated from millions of lifetimes. Vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram gopangananam cha dukula-cauram aneka janmarjita papa-cauram Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami. Now I want each one of you say the meaning of these 4 lines. Okay, who can tell Vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram means?
Little Braja.
Most
Yeah. In Braja Bhumi, he is very famous to steal butter.
He's very
That's
famous as butter thief. Yes. Next one, Gopangananam cha dukula chauram.
Babaji, I'll say.
Yes.
He's known as a stealer of clothes.
Is known as stealer of clothes.
Gopis
Yes.
and Gopal.
Yeah, in both the groups. Okay. Gopis group and Gopas group. Yeah. Aneka janmarjita papa chauram.
I will say Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So he also steals the sins we have accumulated from many lives. Births.
Lifetimes. Yes. And the last one, Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami.
I offer my obeisances to the highest of thieves.
Yeah, the best of the thieves. Yeah, Cauragraganyam Puruṣam namami. I offer my obeisances to the best of the thieves, who is known as butter thief in Vrindavan, who is known as the stealer of clothes among gopis and gopa boys, who also steals away sinful reactions that we have accumulated from millions of lifetimes. Okay. So now let's try to understand in more detail. First one is navanita-cauram, or even before that, vraja. Let's try to understand the word vraja, right? In Sanskrit, vraja means to move. It's a verb. Vraja means it's a verb, action. So what is that action? To move. To move from one place to another, or to walk from one place to another. So there are two meanings of this. There is an external meaning and internal meaning. External meaning means in those days when Śrī Krishna appeared in Dwapara Yuga in Vrindavan 5000 years ago, there was no motor transportation. If somebody wants to do Govardhan Parikrama, it was by walk. If somebody wants to go from Bahulavan to Kamyavan, one forest to another forest, there are 12 forests. In Vrajamandal, there are 12 forests. Vrindavan is one of the forests. Bahulavan, Kamyavan. Like that, there are 12 forests. So if somebody wants to go from one forest to another forest, walk. So anything, wherever they want to go, it's walk. So that is the external meaning, because they were constantly walking. Why? Why constantly walking? To serve Krishna. Everybody was very eager to serve Krishna. That's why there's a constant walking, going here and there, bringing different things that Krishna likes. So like that, there's a constant walking. And Krishna himself used to walk around. So this is the external meaning. But the internal meaning is, internal meaning of the word vraja, vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram. The internal meaning of the word vraja means to move according to the plan of Krishna. To move according to the dynamic plan of Krishna. In Vrindavan, let's say the Gopa boys who are Krishna's friends, if the Gopa boys say, if there is a forest fire in Vrindavan somewhere, and if the Gopa boys, they need help from Krishna, and they say, "Oh Krishna, there is a forest fire." And if Krishna says, "That's okay, you shut your eyes." And then the Gopa boys, they will not say anything. They will shut their eyes. The Gopabai's initial plan is to call for Krishna, to call out to Krishna for help. But now if Krishna asks them, don't worry, don't worry, you just close your eyes. And they will not ask any question. They'll simply close their eyes. They will not say like, oh, but Krishna, what will happen to this fire? We were calling out to you to get help so that you can extinguish the fire. Nothing of that sort. If Krishna says, shut your eyes, that's all. They will shut their eyes. If Krishna says, jump off of the cliff of a mountain, yes, they are ready to jump off the cliff of a mountain. So move according to the dynamic plan of Krishna. And Krishna's plan is changing rapidly, right? So this is the instruction for us in our life, that we have to move according to the plan of Krishna. We have to move according to the plan of Krishna. We make some plans in our life. We want things to do in certain way. But things always don't go according to our plan. We plan something, but the result will be something else. Man proposes and God opposes. This is a famous English quotation. We all have heard this, right? Man proposes and God opposes. We want to do something, but God has a different plan. And most of the times, when things don't go according to our plan, or when things happen in the opposite way, then we get frustrated, we get angry, we are disappointed. So our lesson from this word vraja means when things fail. Things fail means we plan things to go in certain way, but they don't work in that way. Then we have to understand, what is Krishna teaching me through this situation? Why am I failing? Why things are not working the way I want? That means Krishna wants me to learn something from this. He's teaching me some lesson through this. And I have to adjust my plan according to that. That is vraja. Moving according to the dynamic plan of Krishna. That is vraja. In Bhagavad Gita 18.66, when Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami masuchaha. Sarva dharman parityajya. Abandon all varieties of religion. Abandon all kinds of dharma. Mamekam sharanam. Surrender only to me. Just surrender unto me. Vraja. Mamekam sharanam vraja. Krishna has used that word vraja there in Bhagavad Gita 18.66. That means when we are surrendering to Krishna, when we are giving up all the other dharmas, in Bhagavad Gita first chapter, when Arjuna, he initially, when he did not want to fight, he was quoting Ardha Shastra, Manusmriti, Dharma Shastra, different moral codes he was quoting as an excuse to escape from fighting. But what did Krishna say? Krishna said, forget about all these different moral codes. Forget about all these scriptures and Vedas. and just surrender unto me and do whatever I am instructing you to do so. That means Arjuna had a plan of not fighting. But what is Krishna saying? Krishna's plan for Arjuna is to fight. So the whole of Bhagavad Gita is about this concept of vraja. How Arjuna changed his plan and moved according to Krishna's plan. Vraja. So vraje prasiddham navanita-cauram. Now let's talk about navanita-cauram. The most famous topic, right? The most widely spoken topic, which we have been hearing since our childhood. And Krishna performed this Leela of navanita-cauram or Makkanchor Leela 5,000 years ago. And since then, every single day, millions of people are discussing about this. Not just one person, not just in one place, not just in one group, but across the world, millions of people are discussing every single day. Like that, just like how we are discussing about this navanita-cauram Leela, I'm sure there are many people who are discussing like this at the same time. If not at the same time, the same day. Now, if somebody steals something, we don't popularize it so much, right? We don't glorify it so much. Not so much. We don't even glorify. We blame that person. We insult that person. We criticize that person. But here, Krishna is stealing something and we are glorifying him. And this is not just since last 5,000 years. This is a Nitya Leela. It is happening. Krishna is stealing butter right now. As we are speaking, Krishna is stealing butter in one of the gopis' homes in Goloka Vrindavana. In the spiritual world, this Leela is happening right now. As we are talking, that navanita-cauram Leela, it's happening. And from up there, Krishna is looking down and checking. Oh, looks like somebody is talking about the stealing. Somebody is talking about my stealing. Who is that? Let me see. And he is looking at all of us. But if the video is not turned on, he cannot see. So he will go away. Correct, Ramesh garu?
Those who are turned on, his Sukriti
is there, yes. Yeah. So, yeah, Sri Vidya got the Sukriti and then she's hiding. So let's discuss about some examples or some incidents how Krishna stole butter, right? First of all, why does Krishna steal butter? There are multiple reasons for this. One reason is, the simplest reason is, see, Krishna is the son of Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj has 999,099 cows. That means 9 lakh cows. So is there a need for him to steal butter from different houses? There's no need. But why is he stealing? To accept the butter that was prepared by these gopis with love and affection. Okay, Krishna stole the butter to accept the loving preparation of the gopis. That is the simplest understanding why Krishna steals butter. Another reason that can be said why Krishna steals butter is all these gopis, they are the daughters of some landlords. In Vrindavan, the gopis are the daughters of landlords. That means they have some wealth. So Krishna, by stealing butter from all these different homes, he is indicating that the wealth that we have to share with others. The wealth that we have, we must share with others. Paropakarardam idam shariram. The body that we have, this is also one type of wealth. The money wealth, that is another type of wealth. If somebody has land, that is another type of wealth. Like that, we have different types of wealth. So by stealing butter, Krishna going into different homes and stealing butter, Krishna is indicating that if you don't share your wealth to others, it will be taken away by somebody. It will be stolen by thieves, or it will be gone. At the time of death, you cannot carry wealth with you, right? It will go to someone else. The wealth that is our wealth today, or the wealth that is my wealth today, after my departure, it will go to my daughter. And then from her, it will go to some other's hand. Like that, it keeps changing hands. That's the nature of wealth. It doesn't stay in one place. So that's the second meaning, that Krishna wanted to instruct everybody to share whatever wealth you have. Okay. The third meaning of Krishna stealing butter is white and soft. When our heart becomes as pure as this butter, as white as this butter, or when our heart becomes pure like white butter, pure and also soft. Soft means what? See, purity and soft, these two are different things. Purity of the heart and soft nature of the heart, these two are different. Purity means there are no anarthas, there's no kama, krodha, lobha, mada, moha, matsarya. Then you can say the heart is pure. And when do we say the heart is soft? When there are ecstatic feelings and emotions for Krishna, then it becomes soft. So whenever our heart becomes pure and soft like butter, Krishna will come and steal it away. That's why he's going to different homes and checking who has butter in their homes. And it is not necessary that when Krishna is going across, going around different gopis' homes, he will find butter in every home, right? In some home, he will not find butter. That means he cannot steal anything there. So similarly, Krishna is constantly checking the progress of our bhakti. Is going around. He doesn't have to go around, right? He's already there in the deity form. We all have deities in our homes. So the deity is watching all of our actions every day, whatever we are doing, he's checking. And he is waiting. When can I eat butter? When our heart will become pure and soft and ready to be eaten by Krishna. He's waiting. And if he does not find butter, he will go empty-handed. So Shamla, you raised a hand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, we have discussed some points about golden stamp, yellow, red, and black. So is this white is something related to that also, Prabhuji, like butter?
Yeah, white represents in the three gunas. The sattva guna is represented by white color. That is good. Okay, definitely better than rajasika and tamasika guna, which is black and red. Definitely white is better. Yeah, that's a good point. So in the sattva guna, what are the symptoms of sattva guna? The symptoms of sattva guna are knowledge, happiness, purity. Okay, so these are the different symptoms of sattva guna. But the kind of purity that Krishna is expecting is Shuddha Sattva. It is one level above Sattva Guna. Shuddha Sattva. Pure goodness. That is called pure goodness. The Sattva Guna is called goodness, mode of goodness. And one level above that is mode of pure goodness, Vishuddha Sattva. But yes, we have to start from Shuddha Sattva, the white stamp, and then Vishuddha Sattva is golden stamp. Yeah. So as soon as we cultivate the Sattva Guna, our mind will be filled with white stamps, and that is the launching platform, or that is the landing pad for Bhakti flight to take off. That will be the Sattva Guna platform will be the landing pad for the Bhakti platform for the Bhakti flight to take off. So yes, that's a good point. We have to cultivate the Sattva Guna. We need to have as many white impressions, white stamps in our mind, so that it becomes conducive. That platform, if we have more number of white stamps in our mind, right, it becomes conducive. That environment becomes conducive for bhakti, so that we can perform bhakti easily. Okay. Yes.
Prabhuji, one more thing, like he breaks the pot and takes the butter, right, Prabhuji? Like that, when pure souls are like ready for liberation, he takes them, like he did for Gajendra. Is that another meaning?
Breaking the pot. Breaking the pot and taking butter.
Pot is compared to this material body, and then the soul.
Yeah. No, Krishna. I mean, breaking the pot. I don't know if it has any significance. If somebody doesn't have the purity, right? Krishna will not steal. So there is no question of breaking pot. If the person does not have purity, Krishna will, will break the pot and steal the butter. No, not like that. Krishna will only steal when the heart becomes as white as butter and as pure as soft as butter. The breaking of the pot, there is an incident when Krishna broke the pot. I'll tell you that. There are multiple incidents. In one,
But not always, is it only like he never is? It's not that always he breaks the pot. Sometimes he does. Is that?
Yeah, when he is angry. When he is angry, in one of the gopis' homes, when Krishna went, the butter pots were hanging from the ceiling of the hut. And Krishna thought there is butter in it. So he climbed on the shoulders of his friends, and then he was trying to get butter from that. He was trying to get the pot down first. And then as soon as he got the pot down and looked inside, it's empty. Then out of anger, he threw the pot on the floor and he broke it. Maybe we can understand it this way, right? If Krishna expects us to do bhakti, and if we are not doing it, right, then eventually he will make us do bhakti by giving some difficult situation in our life. So maybe breaking of the pot can represent a difficult situation in our life.
Prabhuji, one more story is there. If you break the pot in one house, the butter will come out. Immediately the mother-in-law will come and ask the daughter-in-law, yesterday you told that you have not taken any butter. Why the butter has come into the pot? So hiding the facts among the family members, it should be revealed to the other family members. He break the pot. I have read in the one story.
Okay, that's also a good point. Yeah. So that's a good point. That sometimes we do things, we do some wrong things, sinful activities, and we think nobody is watching them. We think we are hiding it. We think we are experts and we are hiding it. Nobody is watching it. Then very soon Krishna will reveal it. Krishna will reveal it to the world, not just to the family members, but he will reveal it to the world. Then that's going to be a big problem. So if you think that you have committed a mistake, you better admit and you reveal it. You do some kind of confession, just like in the churches, they do confession, right? So like that, you do some confession. You stand in front of the deity of the Lord and say that, oh my Lord, I have committed this mistake. Please forgive me. Like that. So another time when Krishna was trying to find butter and the pot was empty, he broke the pot. He broke the pot, and then he also went into the bedroom, and there were small babies who were sleeping, and he pinched the babies, and the babies woke up, and the babies were crying. And then the mother of the gopis, the mother of the babies, the gopi, she comes running and see why the baby is crying. And when she sees that Krishna has pinched the babies, she gets angry and asks Krishna, why did you pinch my baby? Then Krishna tells, this is the result. If the parents are doing something wrong, the children have to suffer. This is an instruction. If the parents are doing something wrong, children have to suffer. So what is the mistake of the parents? They did not keep butter for Krishna. The pot was empty. That's why the baby had to cry. Krishna pinched the baby and baby had to cry. So this is a lesson for us that in our life, if parents, if they do any sinful activity, that will come to the children also. The papa karma will keep haunting the children also. That's why we have to be very careful, especially when we have children. We have to be very careful not to commit any mistakes, not to perform any sinful activities. It will not only affect us, but also our children. So by that example, Krishna, gave an instruction. For the mistake committed by parents, children have to suffer. It's a small activity, right? Krishna did not find butter, he pinched the babies, but there is a big lesson in that.
In Bhagavad Gita also, the story of Murugari is daily doing the animals, he is hunting the animals, and Narada came and you are doing the Papa Karma. Is there any, you ask your family members, shall they share your Papa Karma? They told
yeah.
that.
Yeah, the family members say, no, we will not
share.
Yeah. Yeah. There was another incident where, and every day, see the gopis, every day they make butter, and Krishna will go to different homes and he steals butter, and every day the gopis will come to Yashodamma and they complain. On one hand they complain, on the other side they want Krishna to come to their home and steal butter. When they are stealing butter, they go and complain. And then after complaining, when they go home, next day they again want Krishna to come to their home and steal butter. So this is a ongoing Leela like this. So one day there is this gopi, her name is Kalavati. So we have Kala on this call, we have Chandrakala. So Kalavati. So one day when Krishna was stealing butter in Kalavati's home, Kalavati sees and catches Krishna red-handed. Most of the times Krishna escapes. He's an expert, right? He's a Cauragraganya. He's the best among the thieves. He knows how to steal things and how to escape also. That's the speciality of an expert thief, right? He knows how to steal expertly and also how to escape, how not to get caught. That's why you call him as Cauragraganya. But one day, this gopi, Kalavati, she catches him red-handed, and she tells Krishna that okay, now today I will tell Yashodamma, because every day when I complain to Yashodamma, she says, have you seen my Lala stealing butter in your home? You are just making up stories. What need is there for my Lala to steal butter in your home? When I am making fresh butter, the special butter, very tasty butter by myself, and my husband has 9 lakh cows. What need is there for my Lala to steal butter in your house? You are just making up a story. You are unnecessarily blaming my Lala. So then this time Kalavati thought, okay, now I caught hold of Krishna red-handed. I will show to Yashodamma and then make him punish. Make Yashodamma punish Krishna. Then she catches Krishna's hand and then goes to Yashodamma's home. And Krishna, out of fear, he was hiding behind Kalavati. Kalavati was holding hand of Krishna and Krishna was hiding behind. And Kalavati, she keeps on talking, so many blames. Every day he comes and steals so much of butter. He makes a big mess in the house. He breaks pots. He pinches babies. All these things. Not only her complaints, but she gives a big list of complaints of all the gopis. Okay. Now she has a strong case now, right? She caught hold of Krishna red-handed. Now, when Kalavati was telling all this with a lot of excitement that she achieved something, she caught hold of Krishna red-handed. While she was telling all these things, Yashodamma was looking at Kalavati and also looking at this boy and laughing. And after some time, Kalavati, she was confused. When I am giving complaint on Krishna, why Yashodamma is laughing? Then Kalavati asks Yashodamma, Yashodamma, why are you laughing? Then Yashodamma says, so, acha, who stole butter? Kalavati says, you are Lala, Krishna. Yashodamma says, no, my Lala is here inside my home only. And then she brings Krishna from inside the house. And then she tells Kalavati, look at the boy behind you. That's your son. That means Krishna has entered the home miraculously. Krishna has entered inside the home, and then he has brought the son of Kalavati and kept behind Kalavati. I mean, he's Paramatma, right? He can do anything. So Kalavati turned back and she looked at the boy. That boy is her own son. Then she kept quiet. Then our Krishna comes to Kalavati and tells like this, be careful. This time it is your son. Next time it will be your husband. Next time it will be your husband. So like that, they want to enjoy. The gopis want to enjoy like this. Even though on one side they pretend to complain, but they relish when Krishna comes and steals butter in their homes. They relish, and Krishna also equally relishes this. Krishna is Devadi Deva. He's the controller of all the jivas in the 3 planetary systems. But he wants to perform these small activities which he enjoys the most. In Vrindavan, in one incident when Brahma, one day Krishna was playing with Gopa boys. And Brahma comes there, and as soon as he sees Krishna, he starts offering prayers. Advaitam achyutam anadi manantarupam adhyam purana purusham navayavvanam cha vedeshu durlabam adurlabam atya bhakto govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Like that he was offering a long list of prayers. Then Krishna was holding his head and thinking, when will Brahma finish his prayers? I don't want all of this. I want to go and play with my friends. So that Devadi Deva, he came to Vrindavan for a reason. He wants to enjoy these sweet pastimes, these small things. He wants to relish. He doesn't want to be glorified as God. He doesn't want to be recognized as God. He wants to be scolded by gopis like this. So he wants his Gopa boy friends to tease him, to bully him, to tease him. He wants all this. He enjoys all these things. And the very famous Damodar Leela, we know how Krishna stole butter there and how he was feeding to the monkeys. In another home, when Krishna was stealing butter, he found a lot of butter in that home. In some homes he finds a lot of butter. In some homes he finds little butter. In some homes he doesn't find any butter. Like that, it varies. One day in one home he found a lot of butter. Then he distributed all the butter to his Gopabai friends. And whenever Krishna goes out to stealing butter, he goes with his crew, all the Gopabai friends. And they stand, above each other's shoulders. One boy stands on the shoulders of another boy, and on top of that another boy stands. And Krishna stands on top of all these boys, and then with a stick he breaks the pot, and then all the butter falls on the ground like a mountain of butter, and then everybody comes down and they enjoy the butter. So from this, the dahi handi pastime, came. That's why every year Janmashtami day, Gokulashtami day, we do that dahi handi, right? One boy stands on shoulders of another boy, like that. So in one of the homes, Krishna found a lot of butter. He distributed to his Gopa boys and also monkeys. He called out to monkeys and distributed to monkeys. And the monkeys ate a lot. And then Krishna kept on feeding them. And the monkeys said, no, enough, we cannot eat anymore. And then Krishna threw the butter pot onto the ground and broke it. And then he went to the owner of the house, the man, the head of the household, and said, what kind of butter is this? Very tasteless. Even the monkeys don't want it. Even the monkeys don't want it. He has fed, until now he has fed to monkeys. Now the monkeys ate to the stomach full, or to the neck full actually. And then when the monkey said, enough, we cannot eat anymore, and now Krishna is complaining, saying that what kind of butter is this? Even the monkeys don't want to eat. So by performing all these activities, by performing the act of stealing butter, Krishna is stealing our heart. See, when we hear these stories, it brings a lot of joy to our heart. So Krishna is stealing our hearts by performing these activities. So with one stealing, he is doing another stealing. By doing butter stealing, he is stealing our hearts. So it's stealing within another stealing. Multi-layer stealing. Multi-layer stealing. So, wow, it's already 10:10. Okay. So
it is not 2-day program, it is a 8-day program, I think. Because only one sloka you covered, na?
We covered only one line actually.
One line.
No, only one word, vraja.
More than a month we
Vraje and navanita-cauram, that's all, only 2 words. Looking at the past record, pattern or history, how did we expect that we can finish this in 2 days?
I think that your plan like that, Prabhuji, 4 months will happen and Adhika Masa will come.
It is Krishna's plan, na? Not Kasamsar's plan.
It is Krishna's plan, yes. We just have to move according to Krishna's plan.
Yes.
Like Vraja.
Vraja.
Maybe we can continue up to Adhika Masa.
Yeah, it might continue until Adhika Masa. Yeah. So
I think Pranavi joined newly, right, Prabhuji? She would have thought, okay, 2 days, this will the
They will know. Very soon they will know.
Prabhuji, why this is related to Adhika Masa, Prabhuji, Cauragraganya?
Because any month, any special month like Damodara month and Purushottam month or Adhika Mas, we have to sing some special kirtans, special bhajans. We have to read Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. We have to increase our sadhana, basically. Whatever we are doing, we have to increase that sadhana. And as part of that, the acharyas have recommended some special kirtans and bhajans. For example, Damodara month, Gajendra Stuti was recommended. Damodara-aṣṭakam and Gajendra Stuti, both. Similarly, in Purushottam month, Damodara month, the presiding deity, the Adhishtatri Devata is Radharani. The presiding deity in Damodara month is Radharani. And for Purushottam month, the presiding deity is Krishna. It is Krishna's month. So, in Bhagavad Gita, there is a chapter called 15th chapter, Purushottama Prapti Yoga. Purushottama Prapti Yoga. That yoga, by performing which we will have Purushottama Prapti. We will attain Purushottama, Śrī Krishna. So because this month, Purushottama month, we want to increase our sadhana so that we can attain Purushottama Śrī Krishna. So anything related to bhakti, anything that will help increase our bhakti sadhana, that can be practiced. But this Purushottama, this Cauragraganya, as the name itself has, Cauragraganya-Puruśāṣtakam Puruṣāṣṭakam. I don't think there is any other aṣṭakam that has the name as Purushashtakam. There is a Purusha Suktam which is famously sung in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya and in Vaishnava temples. But within Gaudiya Sampradaya, there is no other aṣṭakam, there is no kirtan that has the name as Purushashtakam. So this is known as Cauragraganya. Another name is Cauragraganya Puruṣāṣtakam. That's what that file showed, right? Cauragraganya Puruṣāṣtakam. That's why it is sung in Purushottama month.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Every stanza ends with Purusham Namami.
Purusham Namami. Cauragraganyam Purusham Namami. Yeah. That's why we sing this in Purushottama month. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I just want, can we discuss something which was discussed some few days back regarding, I just wanted to say something which I read today in Srimad Bhagavatam, so I'll share it with you. Regarding that, we discussed about 21 forefathers are delivered.
Yeah.
That day. And today I read, so that was 21 forefathers pre-generation, right? And today in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.12.17, it is mentioned as 100 generations, past, present, and future. 100 generations are delivered if a devotee is born in any family like that.
Okay,
1.12.17.
1.12.17. Okay.
Go to the purport, last line or maybe third last line, something.
The family in which a Mahabhagavata takes his birth is fortunate because due to the birth of a first grade devotee, the members of the family, past, present and future, up to 100 generations become liberated by the grace of the Lord. Wow, 100 generations. Yeah, I'm seeing this for the first time. Because I always know the popularly quoted one, 21 generations. Because
Maybe
one,
it is in the some other text. Maybe it is related to some other text.
Maybe 21 generations for regular devotee and 100 for the Mahabharata.
no.
What I thought was 21 previous generations, and this is past, present, and future 100 generation. Like that, it is mentioned.
No. 21 means one generation, which is the current generation in which the devotee has taken birth, and 10 generations in the past, 10 generations in the future. So 10 plus 10 plus 1, 21.
But Prabhuji, that day we read it was 21 forefathers, right?
Yeah.
Told
So the
21 generations.
forefathers, they will take birth in future lifetimes also, right? See, the forefathers who died, right? They keep taking birth in future lifetimes. So whoever is connected to this family lineage, let's say grandfather, my grandfather died, right? So he is born somewhere now, and after another 50-60 years, he will take another birth. There is a future birth for him. So he's, in one sense, he's my forefather, but he's taking life. He's taking birth in future life.
That's a present, past, and future.
Both. So one generation current, 10 past, 10 future. But these 100 generations, this I have to research.
Here it's mentioned as past, present, and future 100 generation.
Yeah. So there also 21 generations means past, present, and future both. Now 3. But these 100 generations, I have to research.
Maybe Mahabhagavat, yeah, maybe Mataji said.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with Mahabhagavata.
Today when you were discussing goodness, mode, and this 3 types of people, white, red, and then that time also I was thinking of the same shloka, because today when it is saying it has 3 types of devotees, like levels of devotees. So maybe after Krishna, I mean, when we get into the bhakti, then there are 3 levels: Kanishta, then Madhyam, and then Shresth, like that. I think it's mentioned in the same.
Yeah, in the same purport, Uttama, Madhyama, and Kanishta. But Kanishta devotee, like, we are all called as Kanishta devotees.
Yeah.
Okay, we are all called Kanishta devotees. Now, unless we achieve perfection, unless we go to Vaikuntha, there is no chance for the forefathers in the past and forefathers in the future will get liberated. First, we have to get liberated. To get liberated from Kanishta, we have to go to Madhyama. From Madhyama, we have to go to Uttama. So only Uttama devotees will get liberated eventually. But this Mahabhagavata, maybe that is something special. So I have to. I will.
You are quoting from Upadesamrita.
This is from Bhagavatam.
Prabhuji, I just googled Mahabhagavata is refers to Uttama devotee.
Yeah, Mahabhagavata is another word for Uttama. Why 100 generations? Anyway, we have to research. So I'll get back to you.
You add one more point to your research list. I have read in Padma Purana one sloka. It states that among 18 chapters, 6 chapters are mantra bhaga. The chapters are 4, 9, 11, 12, 13, and 15. Among 18 chapters, these 6 chapters are related to mantra bhaga. Why it is related to mantra bhaga, I don't know. But I have read, as per this sloka, the Meaning is reveals that these 6 chapters belong